124. The next break is Super Jumbo, guys. Super Jumbo number 5 is now down to 3.
I need to take a break for one case at some point, like a 30-minute break.
Well, why don't I just do this one then?
That's fine. Or let's just wait till the Chick-fil-A gets here.
No, I'll do this. It's fine. You want to do this alone?
No. Okay. Let's just have somebody else do the first Super Jumbo.
Well, I mean, you could take. I don't mind opening a case or two.
I know, but there's no point in me taking a break until the food gets here.
We'll take a break now, and then you'll eat, and then just take a break for some time. It's fine.
All right. You sure?
Yeah. So I know what to do.
Should I send Miss Hellman in?
Yeah, send her in for this. All right, I'm gonna go pack by pack. This isn't gonna be done in 25 minutes, but. You mind, Hama?
I got you.
Colt, Rockefort, Andrew R. Everything in the store of Bowman Draft is going today, and then we're getting off. I'm not adding any breaks. Langford on the stained glass. Nothing is getting added. Bernie, I didn't see the grades, but we had a guy look at a few of your cards specifically because they're so big. Hunter Haas, Space Auto for the Rays. And from what my sources have told me, your red of Ethan, it looks perfect. That's all I'll say. I don't know if it's gonna gem or not, but it looks perfect. No problem, MPEG. Guys, you have to understand this. This was the first time we did this, and it was amazing. But not everything, Christian Kapanak, Refractor Auto for the Guardians. Not everything will be as perfect as it is. We're going to try our best. I've had our guys working 20-plus hours a day. Daniel Hess, we were, but we had to pull the personals because there's too much going on logistically. So I'd rather just pull the Instagram and not worry about that and figure it out. You know, I just want to make sure everyone, Blue, Alberto Rios, I just want to make sure everyone gets their stuff and in a timely manner. That's all I'm saying. I'd rather just do that, Daniel. I apologize. This was the first time we tried something like this, and in my opinion, it was perfection. It was absolute perfection. Bernie, how's your back feeling? And what are you betting on this game, this football game? Mikey Romero. So, like I said, guys, just understand, Regio, we're doing everything we can. You know, I'd rather, listen, I hate stopping sales, but we're so busy that it's what's best for business. And to be honest, we don't have enough product to last us through the weekend anyway. So I'd rather just move this, stop the Instagram for now, and worry about getting back to Vegas. Dylan Head to 125. We have Max Clark Refractor. Lord, we're so backed up that I'm actually the one. Listen, I'm not complaining because I love Bowman. I love opening this stuff, but I have to open it at this point. Kenny. Kenny, the way it works is you have the option to pay $40 if you want a card graded from the break. You have to email psagrading@theblez.com. And they will pull the card and email you with the information. Once you pay, we submit it, and then we get it back as fast as we can get it back. That's how we do it, Kenny Buchanan. Basalo on the speckle. But I will tell you this, Kenny, if you go to the website, the only breaks that are still going, if Bowman Draft's in the store, we're doing all of it. If it's not, we're not adding any more. We're not adding any more. HCA. Kenny, we can't, Kenny, I love you, but we're too busy. We can't do that logistically, Kenny. You can, purple, Wiggins, 150. I'm sorry, we can't do that. You could buy it and then we could refund. We're not doing Bowman Chrome, so. Rock Riggio, Tommy Troy. Andrew, what break are you in? Let me try and assist you. What break are you in? And I'll tell you. Oh, no way, Matt Shaw for Chicago, Gabriel. You're in 28 of Jumbo. That's going to break at approximately 8 o'clock. If I had to guess. I'm thinking 8 o'clock is when it's going to go. Take a nap. Kenny, what break are you? Yeah, Kenny, it's all going today. The Supers and the Jumbos, whatever's left. There's Mr. Honeyboy. Base auto. St. Louis. Yeah, Andrew, give or take around 10. I mean, around 8. Sorry, I can't. I'm so tired. It's ridiculous. There's Bryce.
Crazy.
I actually don't think it's possible. I mean, this channel itself has had no downtime.
Mm-hmm.
There's the fake Soto. This channel's had no downside. Like, no down. Axos, listen, thank you. I mean, we got people that don't work for us that are here. We got people that work for us. I can't even believe. I can believe it. I can't believe how well it's going, and I can't believe how much more there is to do. That's Reamer on the green paper. There's Cole Foster on some random insert that no one cares about. If you're new, there's a lot of new people that have found us. If you're new, I'm really glad you enjoyed this experience. This was something that we did for the collector. I'm glad that you found us. There's a lot of new people that have found us. For those of you that are more interested in what we do as a model, we have 3 YouTube channels that run every single day. We have Blez Football that runs every day. Blez Basketball is on the most of all 3. We're on 16 to 18 hours a day on Blez Basketball. Baseball is usually about 16 hours. And football is usually one shift. Refractor Auto of Mahoney. But we focus, for all the baseball guys out there, our focus is a lot of Bowman and high-end baseball. So you're talking about your 3 big Bowmans. We do a lot of Topps Chrome. And we focus on the definitives, the diamond icons, the dynasties. Last year we did half the run of Dynasty. So a lot of you guys that just found us, I'm glad you did. We have a really great community. I'm biased when I say this, but I think it's true. Of all the 3 channels, I think the baseball channel, I think the community we have with baseball is the best community in the business. So, I just think we do the most basketball, but I think the people in this room, the number one thing with this room with baseball is everyone is rooting for each other. I think the camaraderie we have as a group is just unbelievable. And you know, that's the truth of it. Purple Auto. Ooh, it's Soto's brother for the Nationals and my friend Chad. Bernie, I appreciate the good words. You know, Bernie's become a close friend of mine over the last year plus. And Bernie, I always appreciate that. You know I love you, Bernie. I also want more of your sports picks, but that's a different conversation. Thank you, Adam G. Marcus Brown, another hit for the Nationals. The good thing with the Nationals are you're not just chasing Brady. You got a lot of other things to chase. Matt, are you still there, by the way? Hawk is knocking out these jumbo cases. Gonzalez. Hawk's knocking out these jumbo cases in like 26 minutes. I'm actually curious to see what I do this in. It's like, I'm going to set my line at 40. Max Clark, that's a green to 99. We're timing him. Like, he's knocking him out in 26 minutes. I'll be thrilled to do it in 40. We're time. You can see all the videos when they get. Hawk did a 10 caser, Matt. He did a 10 caser just now. 5 HDA, 3 jumbo, and 2 supers in 2 hours and 10 minutes. I can't make it up. I actually can't make it up. Luis Amida, Orioles. See, Budman, if I can go back in time, you're 100% right. I know. He's got to eat his Chick-fil-A. Vaquero. The only thing I would have done differently if I can go back in time, and this is to your point, Budman, I completely agree with you. I scheduled too many breaks. I tried to act like Leighton and schedule all these breaks when everything was sold out for 3 days. That was the problem. Is I scheduled way too many breaks. What I should have done is what Budman is saying. I should have only scheduled the 10 case plus breaks that we did. Because we must have did like 8 10 case plus breaks with a few 20s and some 30s. So like, Picaro, that's the only thing I would have been different because we were sold out on all the, like this case has been sold out for like 2 days. So, but I agree with you, Bud, man. You're 100% right. We dropped the ball on timing. You know, it's always about getting better. We're never going to be perfect. You always just want to get better. A dear friend of mine's told me that many times. And Matt knows exactly who I'm talking about. Delgado, 125. We always want to get better. Zavala. There's Colts, Seattle. It's true. Yep, we always want to get better. It's my favorite line in this business. There's some Luke Auto. I'm at 13 minutes. It's actually, wait a minute. I'm at 13 minutes. This is actually insane. I go quick. I can never, like, you couldn't pay me $1 million to be quicker than I.
He's so fast.
It's so great. Like, it's like, it's such a talent. You can't, I don't have the stamina. Ooh, speaking of Hawk, there's Hawk. What did I say? I like the backers range. That was pretty. This was perfection. This was perfection. If there's one word to describe this, it's perfection. This wasn't perfect. We always want to get better. That's actually Efro. That's funny, dude. Efro, send me a text with that quote. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have red. We have red. We have red. We have red, and it's an auto. Miss Hama, it's an auto. Miss Hama, it's an auto. Miss Hama, we have an auto. Miss Hama, unfortunately, we have an auto. Seth Keener. No one hates a red pitcher auto more than me. Stop talking about food.
I know.
Stop Cole. Stop talking about food. There's about 10 things I would want to eat right now, and none of them I think exist in this town. Burns.
What is it?
I want Skyline chili. And wine. I want the sushi place in New York that I always go to. Sushi Seki. I don't know if you guys. Anyone heard of Sushi Seki?
I've never heard of that.
Alright, so I opened 4 boxes in 15 minutes.
I You're going pack by pack.
I don't go pack by pack. Maybe I could be hot. Maybe I could.
Maybe.
The next break is Super Jumbo 5. There might be a team or two left. I don't know. Miss Hama's going to link it for you. Super Jumbo 5.
1 minute.
Will be next. Hunter, we have to move the Super Jumbos. We've only sold like a few of them. Kendall George, which is amazing. I ran the statistics. I can't wait to see the final numbers. JDK, why? Because I have a lot of roots to Cincinnati. I love, what's left in it? Skeens.
Oh, White Sox, Cincinnati.
There's 3 left in it. White Sox, Cincinnati.
That's really good, actually.
We've seen Denton all day long. There's a Colt refractor. Yeah, DW knows his food. Send it to me. So, by the way, Bernie, do you want me to add a you eat the skyline? Ooh, gold wave auto.
Oh,
Tommy Troy. That's a good one for Tom.
Do you want to show these? It's Lisu and Efro.
Actually, yeah. Give it to
They've been asking a lot.
Efro's
so-
in the chat. So.
Yeah, and Lisu's
Which-
been in there asking a lot too.
Who's what though?
I'll come in and do it for a second. If you, just let me know when you're ready to do it.
Well, let me finish this case. All right, Efro, we got a reveal. These reveals are exciting. We got a reveal. Lee Sue, are you out there by chance? You probably aren't, but Jose de Polo. Mejia, 199. Nivens. Gold. Espinoza, true gold to 50 for Chicago. The Pine Tavern. There's Tommy Troy on some lunar insert that no one cares about. Jack Hurley, blue. 3 boxes left. Super Jumbo, you got the White Sox and the Reds. That's it. That's it. That's all that's left. White Sox and Reds. Green coming, it's an auto. And it's not that great. It's decent. Rockefort. Green wave to 99. Royals. You know what's one thing I love in New York that they don't really have anywhere else in the country? They have one here that I went to, but you know what I love about New York, New Jersey area, and I think Bernie will actually agree with this. Like, I used to love going to diners, like actual diners, and get a nice like omelet. They don't have that. Ooh, Rodin to 75. They don't really have that on like the West Coast here. It's like, first of all, if you said to me, there's 2 foods, okay? Let's see if someone knows the answer to this. There's 2 foods, and I think Bernie will get it. What are the 2 foods that are infinitely better in the New York area than the West Coast? There's 2 specific foods that I can think of that are just infinitely better. What's this? Hunter Holland, that's the 10.
gold.
That's a red to 10. Pizza's one of them, and what's the other one, Budman? Yep. Pizza and what? Efro is a genius. Exactly. Yep, exactly. Bagels and pizza. Efro's 100% right. He said it first. Efro, you're not getting anything for it, but congratulations. You're right. It's not even close. Bagels and pizza in New York are so good. Like Joe's Pizza, like H&H Bagels. Like, dude, the West Coast, the bagels are just complete dust. There's speaking of dust, pick me. But yeah, it's not even close. There's a hot bagel place I used to go to. I don't know if anyone lives in New York on Midtown. Hot bagels on like 57th and like 3rd. Unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. Patrick Ewing for the Mets. Oh, what a Brink. There you go. Where you been, Brink? Jackson Merrill to 250. Yeah, Brink, you should, but you got to send an email. I still can't believe we're just grading cards in real time. Isn't that amazing, Miss Amma?
It is.
How do you feel being actually, that's another thing. Bertie's right. Chinese food also.
Oh yeah.
Chinese food is so good, and it's Chinese. I apologize. Chinese food is also, yep. Chinese food out here in California is a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. I can't believe how fast I'm going. How is this possible? I don't know. I'm at 21 minutes right now.
That's not bad at all.
Recent hit to 99. That can't be right. Cole Young. PSA grading at theblez.com. Oh man. Bernie, I was going to say, should I add another Wyatt Crowell, 199? Should I add another Sapphire? I'm thinking we do a 10. Do a 10 case player break. Bernie, I think 10's a good number. Wyatt. Crawford. I think 10's the perfect number. Colt. Blue auto. Dylan Campbell to 150 on the color match for the Dodgers. All right, Hawk. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm going so quick. Over Bush. Mahoney for the Rockies base auto. I will say my favorite thing about opening Bowman draft, Max Clark, is like I like the way they collate the pack. You get the base, you know.
Yeah. And the paper.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Charlie Soto, Twins. It's numbered to 99. Marcus Brown. That's teammate of our boy. All right, last box. Steven, it's probably a different video. Yeah, Bernie, Bernie, seriously. BE, the PSA deal, if it's in the store, it's PSA. I'm not adding anything else. It's only for what's in the... Ooh, Mikey Beauvais for the Brewers. That's it. Anything else is not going. Everything in the store will go. BE for PSA. Everything else, I'm going to add breaks for tomorrow. Espinoza. Matt Shaw on the stained glass. Paul Skeens, first pick. Walters. Yeah, don't worry, it's going today. It'll go today, BE. Nice to meet you. I don't know you either, BE. I can't believe how much draft we've gone through. We always Alberto Del Rio for the Angels. I just can't believe how much Bowman. I'm getting dizzy with all the paper. It's literally insane. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Bernie, I'm paying no attention, Bernie. What's the score? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it looks good. It's looking good. Kemp, Sean Kemp for the Marlins. Fish Haderman. I'm gonna do a reveal after this break. I don't know who it's for, but I'm gonna do a little reveal. Some cards just got back from security. Purple, Tony Hawk, 250. What's up, Jewel? You ready?
I'm gonna separate them and label them so you know real easy.
Well, we're gonna do it right now.
Yeah, I'll
Just come in and do it. Reamer. Charlie Soto. What up, EL? Oh, you found it, Steven? Nice. EL, if you want to get into a break, Super Jumbo 5 is next.
Oh, good. Okay.
If you want to get in, Super Jumbo 5, I'm doing it next. Recap. I did that in 27 minutes. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
How did I do that pack by pack in 27
How
minutes?
did you do that?
I don't know.
Hold on. Give me a second. So you can do that. Left to right.
Super Jumbo 5 is next. Dram Bam, we're not worrying about 25. It's there. I mean, there's like one left. I'm not. There's no kill price. We're just going. Autos. All 16 of them, or 24 of them. Sorry. I want your guys' thoughts in the chat here. What do you guys like better, HTA or Jumbo? I'd love to know what you guys think. Thank you. Jumbo 5.